Yo, this go out to all my sisters, unappreciated or not, cause I just wanna let you know you got it going on, sister. Angelique, I'll call you beacon cause your skin tone sandy. Intoxicating lips reminding alcoholic of brown brandy. Of the gallon in your love, many men dream of wallowing. But look at you and most brothers got a hard time swallowing. No need for blushing, I told them kids hushing. Tone it down a bit, Senorita was about to say something. A stealth bomber could have a hard time following your curves. And a minister wouldn't dare repeat the words of what I do to you. Performing tricks like Houdini, the freaks come out at night. I take you to the point where you hear voices whispering, coming to the light. Your walk is music when I'm looking at your grooves. Your tongue is lotion on my back. It's smooth, sugar, let's make moves. I want you closer to my body than my epidermis, keeping me warmer than a thermos and causing flames like a furnace. I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones and my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet pecan Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. Indonesia. Don't you let them call you weed, you're a lotus. Method footage straight, sweet, you're all I need. Bow legs and kegs, soft but firm enough to hold eggs. During a 10K run, and you won't break one. I saw your ex-man, I mentioned your name, he said Lord. Being with you was the closest thing he had to his God. I asked him why'd he break it off, he couldn't handle your religion. You wanted doves and all he had to offer you was pigeon. You're soft-spoken but you're well-represented. Your smile's a full moon on dark skin that becomes accented. I look at you and see stars from being dazed. Brothers ask to hit the brown sugar cause my eyes is all glazed. I sit back for a minute, laugh and chuckle, cause thoughts of you gripping me like a palm has got me harder than a knuckle. Your love's full blown, overshadowing like an eclipse. Your tongue is mother's milk between ebony lips. Watch them hips. I wipe my brow because sweat starts to dripping on your air of dairy sugar. I can hardly get a grip. Now I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones and my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet pecan Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. You're all I need. You got what I need. Check it out, y'all. Razia, your loving is crazy. You drain the most active men to be in couch potato lazy. His ways in the breeze like the island trees. Your length represents a strength on the power to the 10th. We get together and go on to the break of dawn. Ginseng and bananas enhance the way that I perform. Lukewarm whispers in my ear calm the savage storm. And every time you make me let off, it's like I'm being reborn. You blow up the spot and make it hotter than the Bahamas in hell. When you express yourself like the Rebel X. Man, she give me what I need, I mean. She my private free geek, my own personal scheme. Don't get me wrong, she's all woman and no oh. But when it comes down to bedtime, she's just down for a little more than the money in the middle. And expresses her love for me in more ways than fruit combinations of Skittles. On her stomach, behind her thighs, got me hung like men in cloth. Sometimes I smack on the cheeks just to let her know who's boss. I call her quarter cause she's always got my back in any season and down for all reasons. Now I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones and my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones and my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet pecan Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. You're all I need. You got.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath
drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass
Lift your pitcher of that water.
or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, drink, drink.
Oh, man.
Drink your water. It is time for us to toast this morning. I'm running late as usual. Family. Man. I am kind of depressed this morning. I'm going to let you know why. We're going to get into our rant. Our rant today is find your tribe, find your power. Find your tribe, find your power. All right, hey. But this is what we're going to do. Y'all know we're going on to Gye-Nyame before we get over there. Let's go and make sure we send out shots to those who deserve it. We're going to send out shots to Bay New Health, Bay New Health CMOS. You know what I'm saying? It's available to be available on a site near you. It's coming. Get ready. All right, now next up we got LBM Ohio. We got Little Booties Matter. They are one of our sponsors. They support our show. They've been supporting Gye-Nyame Journey for. Matter of fact, they are Gye-Nyame. You know what I'm saying? Family. Got to look out for them. LBM, Little Booties Matter, Ohio.com. Go and check them out. Little booties do matter. If you are a petite woman and you're looking for sexy lingerie that fits, adult underwear that fits, you know what I'm saying? Check out Little Booties Matter. Petite lady wear created by petite ladies. All right. By petite ladies for petite ladies. And we also have Blossom 7 Creations. She created my beads, as you can see right here. These are my rank beads. In Gye-Nyame, we got rank beads. I just love repping my tribe. You can reach her at blossom7creations.com. I'm going to have to go and get something up. I'm going to have to do some work. I'm going to do work someday soon where I'm going to just do it. Blossom 7. There you go. Blossom7creations.com. Blossom7creations.com. Accentuating elegance. Contact. That's the contact. And we also have DDW's Floor and More LLC. They do drywalling, waxing, painting, and more. If you want your floors, if you have a building and you need your floors done, get with DDW's Floor and More LLC at 614-735-4168. Once again, that number is 614-735-4168. Family, as I told you, we're about to go on and do this rant. Find your tribe. Find your purpose. Find your tribe. Find your purpose. That's what we're going to be ranting on today. And you know, let me make sure everything is set up. I got to make sure everything is set up. All right, cool. So, first off, I need to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hot Tim, and of course you know this is a Heart of a Simba production. And we are on the Nia Toast. Shouts out to the Neo babies. Here's a round of applause for you. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Let's get it. How small are little booties? They're pretty small. I understand that they're firm. I have to take it from a secondhand source. Just saying. I'm married to a big booty woman, so I heard they nice. Well, let me go back in my past. Yes, I have. Yeah, they're nice, small, petite, tight. Drop a quarter on them, bounce up, hit the ceiling. But anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, we about to go on and we about to do our rant. So come over and join us at gnj.media. Everybody changes so rapidly, so Restream.io changed on me, so I'm sitting up here like, what in the world? Boom, there we go. Got it. So, let's get it. We're about to go and hit this rant. So I get up out of here. We got to get to this adventure. Because everybody's shorthand nowadays. Moving it over. So we're going to start the rant in just a second. We're going to start the rant in just a second. There we go. So let's get this rant started. Can I get the war horn, anime? Oh, man. Find your tribe. Find your purpose. Right? So, what we have is we have a people. Of course, y'all know the story, but I got to run through the story for you anyway. We got a people who have been cornered and oppressed and snatched away from their natural environment all of the systems have been broken, right? Brought to this place, separated and not really allowed to gather, not for no extreme amount of time, not for the time that's necessary to really come up with healthy tribes. You understand what I'm saying? With healthy tribes in most cases. And now we're in a time where after we done went through that process, we are starting to discover that we need to get back to tribes, right? Because many of us are restless. Many of us are lost. And many of us are lost because we have lost the concept of what a tribe is. Hell, many of us are losing what it means to be a family. Sitting down, eating together. You know what I'm saying? On a daily basis, not just on the holidays, but sitting down and eating together. So we're losing those elements that made it possible for us to make it through hard times. We're losing the elements that made us resilient. We're losing those. And those flow from the tribe through the family to us. But now we done cut off the tribe. Because we advanced now. We don't need that. And in cutting off the tribe and in cutting off the essence of who we are and cutting off and separating ourselves and becoming a rugged individual that I have been taught that I should be, right? This is what we're supposed to be. You're a rugged individual. You make it on your own. You do what you need to do to become the best so that you can make it on your own. And in all to make it, because I come up in a generation where that shit was still taught, where we still was coming through. We was taught to escape and we was taught to be that rugged individual that stand up and carry the world upon our shoulders. We found out that that shit was heavy as hell. We found out that we can't save all of the people we want to save by ourselves. We found out that we needed help. And also we found out that in the rugged individual paradigm that we have been sold, that we have been, it was a bad sale, it was a bad deal. You know what I'm saying? We found out that we had to get back to who we were in order to really be able to do anything and to recapture our health. Because I will sit right here and I'm telling you that I'm thinking that a lot of sicknesses that we have in our community right now are not only a result of improper eating, are not only a result of a lot of sedentary behavior, sitting around on your butt. You know what I'm saying? I am going to say that a lot of the sicknesses that we are having are also caused by the lack of family and the lack of tribe. Now, Brother Houghton, what all that got to do with purpose? What that got to do with finding your purpose? See, tribes help us identify what we chose to come here for. It helps us to get focused, and it gives us a reason to really push beyond a reason bigger than ourselves. Because listen, some of us don't value ourselves like that. Of course you got those, some of us that are narcissistic. We value ourselves so much that we'll do anything for us. Fuck everybody else. But all of us are not designed like that. All of us are not built like this. A lot of us have this innate thing that, I'm important, but I'm not really that important. I don't need a lot. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't need a lot to survive. But my kids do. You know what I'm saying? My wife do. My friends do. They need things. And I need to be able to help them procure them. Not necessarily get them for them, but be there to be able to help them. To give them the mental boost, to give them some of the wisdom, to give them to allow them to glean from my experience. That's what tribes do, right? We come together and we help people fulfill their purpose. First, help them find it, because they often find it in what the tribe needs, right? See, because now this requires for you to get up out the way. Tribe reminds you that sometime you have to get the fuck out the way so that you can really find out what it is you're supposed to be doing. And some people in the tribe will let you know, why don't you get the fuck up out your way? You know what I'm saying? So that you can find out what it is you're supposed to be doing. But right now we can't say it, right? You know, we got so many things standing in the way. You know, everybody's politically correct. Everybody is kind and supposed, you know what I'm saying? It's always, you know what I'm saying? There's no tough love. You ain't supposed to do none of that stuff, right? That's part of the weaponization of this. Because I want y'all to understand this, that all the shit, and I want y'all to really think about this. All the shit that white supremacy used to cement its place in the world has been made illegal. Brilliant, right? See, but I'm not really that concerned because even the ones that are claiming that they're doing it, and even the ones that are secretly doing it, they're losing their way too, and their children are losing their way too. Right? Because you need tribe for purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, family, we are back in the mode of building up our tribes. Building them up. Becoming more powerful. Allowing people to understand that it's something out here bigger than you. It's something out here more important than you. You're important. Right? But it allows you to step back and to become a servant and help push other people towards their greatness. And while you're pushing them towards their greatness, you're receiving energy to move towards yours. That's what tribe is about. Find your tribe. You not only find your purpose, you fulfill your purpose. And if you're in a tribe that is not pushing you towards your purpose, then you're in the wrong tribe. If you're in a tribe that's not pushing you to your limits, if you're not in a tribe that's pushing you past your what we call them, self-established limitations. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a tribe that's not pushing you past those, what are you doing? You need to find you a tribe. You need to get on purpose on this, Nia. And I'm going to end it there. I'm going to end it there, family. Yo, that was the rant of the day. Find your tribe. Find your purpose. Now, sound the war horn. There we go. And I'm going to ring the bell and let you know that you are dismissed. Class is dismissed. Now, get the hell up out my classroom. Now, family, listen. Let me tell you why I am depressed at this point in time. So, I'm just, I had a couple of minutes in between classes, and I keep hearing about this AI that they got. I keep hearing about this AI that they got, right? Wow, they showing pictures on my phone, on my watch. And this AI is a copywriting AI where it's writing shit. So let me go and sample this shit. I got a couple minutes. Let me sample this shit. So I just threw a couple of words in along the line of Gye-Nyame journey, and this shit created a blog. I said, wait a minute. Hold on. So I go back. I said, all right, cool. Let me put something in here for the e-course. It created a landing page. Right? With words that made me want to go on and get my own goddamn e-course. I said, my babies ain't. They don't learn how to get on top of this shit, they don't stand a chance. I'm sitting up here, I'm like, I could only imagine what one of these kids is doing with this in school. Right? You throw in a couple of ideas and get your 3-page paper. Or at least get the starting framework for your paper. It is incredible. right? But anyway, let's go on. Let's get this toast popping off. I got to get up out of here. I think, like every place else, I'm starting to sense that we're going to be a little short-handed. I want to get over here and assist in the best way that I can. And family, I would suggest that on your adventure, you know what I'm saying, where you could throw in a little bit of extra. If it's something that you love, by all means do so. You know what I'm saying? If you with your tribe, you might need to throw in some, you might need to, throw in some extra, right? Because we about to hit, it's, you know what I'm saying? We know it's coming. People trying to fight it off. People trying to get back to the way it was. But the world does not want us to go back to the way it was. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting you know. And in many ways it's good. You know what I'm saying? But some of us is like, I never can say goodbye. No, why? You know what I'm saying? We so used to holding on to, we don't like change. And that, and that's and in the culture, that is good. But even in the culture, we have to be able to have that group of individuals that can open up and accept the new. Because a culture that is stuck is a culture that dies. A culture that cannot adapt and is not resilient dies. I was listening to a book. It was free on Audible. I don't know how I ran into it, right? But it's a comic book. It's called The Sandman. And it reminded me about how important what we doing is. Now I don't want you to get, because it's not a cultural piece, but it was a part of the book that a scene in the book that remind me how important what we doing is. So the story is about a guy by the name of Morpheus. Actually, he's a mortal named Morpheus, and he's in charge of dreams. That's why it's called Sandman. And he ends up losing his power. We won't get all into that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty dope concept. Loses his power, and he has to gain his power back. So his crown, which is a symbol of his office and a part of his power, is stripped from him and basically sold. So he has to go to hell because it was sold to a demon. So he goes to hell. And while he's in hell, he runs into, or is taken through a place called a place of desolate souls. And in the place, because as he's going to see Satan to go on and find out who got his goddamn hat, he passes a cage of razor sharp crystals with a black woman, an African woman inside of it. Right? And this is the way they described her. A woman of African descent who descended from a tribe, who is from a tribe that died over 10,000 years ago. Her culture no longer exists. And she was in the cage because this character, Morpheus, was her lover, and she did something to him, and he imprisoned her. But while she's been imprisoned in hell, you know what I'm saying, all of her people have basically disappeared. And that's some real shit. I want you to think about how many cultures possibly, you know what I'm saying, no longer exist, right? Because people were not able to adapt. People were not resilient. They weren't able to handle what came at them. And the question I have for us is, are we doomed to be one of those? Because I don't think a lot of us is taking this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Because our enemies are very serious about it. Very serious about it. But anyway, so we're going to do our toast. First off, we give honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say the word of power, and it is for us, Ashe. From there, family, where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? It's a very simple journey from here, family. This is where we going, and I'm going to tell you. You ready? Y'all ain't ready. They ready? They ready, anime? They ready, anime? You think they ready? Cool. We moving straight to our ancestors, family. Now, I'm going to go through the list. I'm going to go through it as rapidly as I can so we can go and get the toast over with so I could go on and get out of here. I think this weekend we're going to be able to have some time to do a toast and talk. And if I am feeling in the mood, possibly, I might be able to, maybe we might be able to do a couple of extra shows. Because I got a quick show that I want to do about Napoleon Hill. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Because now, I believe in being able to take all types of tools from anywhere, and if it's useful, be able to put it to use. But I want to be able to have a discussion with my family. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of people who are Napoleon Hill heads, right? Right? I just got done listening to a book by Napoleon Hill, and good information, but I was fucking offended. You know what I'm saying? I really want to expose. So because this is why, how can I put it? This is why I do what I do, right? Because there's nothing really out there that was really designed for us, right? You know what I'm saying? Because even with the success stuff, you could use the stuff, but you have to cleanse your mind of that virus, right? That West Asian virus that has been inflicted in you, because all this shit was designed for them. We have to learn how to use it for us and clear our souls so that we can have the best that this world is able to give us. Because family, you know what I'm saying, just that the way that they talk about success is their cultural way, and they have every right to practice that. But you have a cultural way of success as well. Right? And I want you to be able to embrace that so that you can start helping us bring up our culture. Because if you attain success in the way that they're talking about attaining success, you're going to move away from your culture, or from what you're going to start looking down on your culture. You're going to move away, and you are going to be more of a detriment to us than someone that's going to be able to lift us up. And that's word from Brother Hatim. But anyway, we're going to lift up our personal answer. I don't even know how I got on that. All right, but I'm going to go through as fast as I can. Here we go. Miles Brown, Mizan, Robert Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosa D. Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Fennegas, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, LeVar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown, II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Pillar, Montague Pittman, L, No More X, Sapet Ma, Robin Lick for Core, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamal, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf, Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Junior J. Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, who's right there, Carol Pulliam, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lon Johnson, Miss Marie Thal, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walt Smith, Rich Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Rain Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Tris Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayberry, B.D. Sale, Welly, Vita Farm, Gosa, Sue Cheryl, Harvey Ann, Charmaine, Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Singing Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Said Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton. That was a story of Reverend Philip Shock Math. That was the story of. Oh, what story? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, man, you messed me up, Kwame, with your questions. Your blasted questions. Let's see. I'm going to go back to Merle B. Thornton, Mark Walsh. Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Anna Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Fred Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Angel Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Banks, May Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ram, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quez, Randy Thornton, Bernie Squares, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Adler Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, John Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Mary Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Denise Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. Yeah. We got William Walter West, Angela Perez, Elder Pasigi, Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, Peter Sines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winfrey Scanner Bay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pintup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Candy, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Carter. Ugh. We at Leon. We still in the Carters. Where the Carters? William Carter, Lisa. Where we are? Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Kristen Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Bingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Fish, Tim Eagles, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Hazel Gasson, oh my God, Jerry Brantley, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Hazel Gasson, oh Lord, I'm caught up in a loop. Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy Sr. No, Brian, my fault. Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy. Hold on, let me get this off my mind. Because Brother Kwame put something up here. I want to get through it. He said losing himself chasing the dollar. Word. And you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do a little short on that. I'm gonna have a short conversation on that. Kaniko Parsons, that's my son. Well, Brian Watson Jr. is my son. Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Herbert, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, President Spooks Jepson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Gray, G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Richard Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Fred Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lee Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornelia Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, May France, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Town, Mary Williams, Leroy Q, Heath Senior, Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Abbas Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Lower Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Ross, Don Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett. Oh, what is it? Phyllis Barnett. Where we at? Phyllis Barnett. Oh, lost my place. Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Don Urban, Howard Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Nevaeh McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez. I was right. Ethel Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Declan Brothers, Reginald Ivory, Madison Corporate, George Swan, Imani Grace, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair and Fatima McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane, Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damon Top, Steele Bank, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham, Isaac Condop, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Deshandra Nanette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, I was right. Where we at? Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. Second, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Wan, Hakeem Nkoma, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carl White, Jesse Woods, T.L.R. Woods Lynch, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Anwright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Noah Hopkins, Edward Wester, Ellis Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Simone Dumont, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Priscilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, named Julia Lawrence, Ozell Letters Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Letters Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don, Sarah Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Devonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Reese, Anna Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Honey, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Vera Reese Fisher, Jerry Justin McKellop, also known as Mamoon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Otis Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridget, Francisco Matisse, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Brett L. Willard, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilfork, Frederick Smith, James Amanda Barnwood, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Michelle Roboleto, Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, Renoko, Rashidi family. We lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors, and we say, I say, from there, family, we move on to the present moment. Right now, we are on Nia, and we want to give all the Nia babies a round of applause. Word. Family, we lift up our glass. I want you to open up your reticular formation. I want you to seek out Nia. I not only want you to seek out Nia, but I want you to start working with Nia. I want you to start talking about Nia. I want you to lift it up, especially on this day. And also, I want you to start adhering to some of the principles of today as well. So if you can't practice the principles all the time, and you be like, you can't expect nobody to do that, then practice one principle, a principle a day. How about that? Put you on a 21-day and Goose Cyber Challenge, starting on Emoja, and you could go on and do one principle a day for 21 days. I think you could do it. I know you could do it, right? But yeah, we got stuff like that coming for you real soon here. Check it out. But first off, family, for those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose. The motto principle of the day is balance. The color is yellow, as you can see by my Gye-Nyame Journey shirt. And you can go and get your own Gye-Nyame Journey shirt at merch.gnj.media. Yes, Lord. Rhythm is the Hermetic law for the day. Male name is Kofi, female name is a fool. We lift up our glass and we salute this present moment, the power in this moment. And we embrace this power and we move forward with it in strength and in power and in joy. Peace, power, and joy. And we say, Ashe. From there, family, we lift up our glass, we salute. Guess who we salute? And guess what we salute? And guess what we salute? We saluting our children's children on to infinity. We lifting them up in advance and we shower them with love. And we say, Ashe. May they toast us when our time comes. We lift up our glass and we move And family, we move swiftly and we lift up our glass to all of our relations, and we toast and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we're going to lift up our glass. This is for that special toast. This is just, I'm lifting it up. What is it that you want to send energy to? We lift it up. We say Ashe. Also, family, I want to lift up, and we're going to lift up to all of our family, all of our tribe, all of our extended family, all of our extended tribe, those that need healing, some type of healing, whether it's an actual physical body healing or healing in the soul, the mind, the spirit, or whatever they need. We sending that balanced energy out to go and help them along their way. And we lift up our glass and we say one big and powerful Ashe. From there we get to that selfish toast. That selfish toast. Not selfishness in the way they teach us here, but selfishness in this way. Family, I want you to lift the glass up for you. I want you to salute yourself. And I want you to answer this question. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move closer or move closer to your greatness? I'm lifting up the glass and we say, Ashe. Family, we just got done talking about tribe. We lifting up our glass. We lifting up our glass. We lifting up our glass for your tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. What's your tribe? Lift it up. Let me hear it. Ashe. Last but not least, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, the wisest individual in the room. I'm lifting my glass up to you. And with that, we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And guess what? I got to get out of here. Peace. Let's do that one. Family. We out. Y'all have a great day. Make some magic. Find your tribe if you ain't got one. Drink some ambrosia. Get some of that Bay New Health.